What's up, y'all? I'm Wombat, and I'm back with my first, feature-length video in a long time. So today I'm going to be talking about a tactic that's technically been around since the release of Dragoon S way back in the plastic gen, but didn't really become popularized until the mid-MFB era. This tactic is known as weak launching, and if you want to read the original thread for this, it's written by a guy named Dan, and can be found in the WBO link in the video description. Weak launching is actually touched upon in the Beyblade anime to some extent, where it is used by Ryuga and Meteo L-Drago and Free and Drain Fafnir. Like most things in the anime, its effect is exaggerated, but it does have some basis in real life. The general idea is that when two Beyblades are spinning opposite directions to each other, rather than colliding in a way that makes both of them lose spin, as if they would if they were the same spin direction, they will instead spin with each other like gears, with the Beyblade with lesser spin stealing spin from the one with greater spin. This is known as spin stealing or spin equalization, and contrary to popular belief, a Beyblade does not need to be left spin or have rubber to do this. It just needs to be in the opposite spin direction of its opponent. Now this is where things start to get a little more complicated. Remember back in my Rethinking the Type Triangle video, when I said that there was two types of recoil, rotational and directional, and that in general, taking more of one means taking less of the other? Well, weak launching kind of relies on a similar idea, but rather than losing more spin in exchange for being knocked back less, it absorbs some of both the rotational and directional force from a hit, and turns it into spin. Because of this, in MFB, weak launching is used as a defensive tactic in opposite spin matchups where the opponent is capable of KOing you but not outspinning you. Weak launching, a stamina or defense combo with greater precision or life after death. If you don't know what those are, you should watch this video on spin equalizers first, then your opposite spin opponent will increase your chances of winning. In Burst, weak launching in opposite spin matchups has the same use cases as it does in MFB, and functions basically the same way, along with the added effect of making your Beyblade less likely to burst. However, there are also some situations where weak launching during a same spin matchup is useful as opposed to MFB where its uses are limited to opposite spin. Basically, in a same spin matchup, the faster a Beyblade is spinning, the harder the disc is to stop when it gets hit, since in most cases, that is where most of the Beyblade's momentum is stored. That makes the Beyblade easier to burst, so launching weakly or more moderately can help decrease your chances of bursting by making the Beyblade move more as one unit rather than two. You have to be sure to still launch hard enough to outspin your opponent though. So that about wraps it up for this video on weak launching. So in conclusion, during MFB, weak launching should only be done in opposite spin matchups to reduce the chance of being KO'd, and in burst it has the same effect of defending against KOs in opposite spin. However, it can also reduce the chance of being bursted when used in same and opposite spin matchups. Hopefully this video was helpful in going into more real life detail on one of the techniques shown in the anime, and if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Wombat, and I'll see you guys next time.